Okay, guys, I'm just going live because it's possible that Bitcoin will break through today. And the reason I say that is for many reasons. Number one, it's touched that point many times. But here's the problem with making a trade right now is that if it doesn't break through the 50, nobody knows. It's all based on the law of probability. And remember what I said for those of you who watched the video that I made today about how do you know when to sell? Well, now tomorrow I'm going to talk about how do you know when to buy. So today I'm just going to tell you my trade and how I do it. Remember the goal, we don't want to lose like money. But if you watch here, right, uh, it it went up and then it went up again here, right? And it touched the 50K. And now you can see what's going on. There's kind of a pattern forming. And it's all about identifying pattern and then saying, okay, what's the percent probability that the Bitcoin is going to break through the 50K? And this is not an easy based on the resistant point. But here's what we know. And here's what you need to understand. The more times that it touches 50K, the higher probability it gets. In fact, the first time it touches it, it really actually will break through. So a lot of traders, their strategies, they sell at the higher level. But here's what happens. It's kind of a dilemma, which means that it's a bit of a problem because if you buy now and then it doesn't break through, you lose, right? Because it goes down in like value. If you don't buy and then it ends up going up and it breaks through, right? Because it could go break through to what? Who knows? 54, 60, and you didn't buy, how are you going to feel? Not very good, right? So I'm going to share with you guys my strategy of how I go about it. So what I do is I ask myself this question, okay? And it's all about, trading is all about asking yourself questions and also knowing what you're comfortable with. What are you comfortable to hold? Okay, that's the question. What are you comfortable to hold? Not lose, because we don't lose. Remember that. To hold. What I mean is that I don't care what you invest, right? But you're at the top. It either breaks through or it goes down. And if it goes down, we don't know how far it's going to go, even though it's very bullish right now. Um, you know, you probably will be, you could go down and maybe stay there for another week. But I don't see that because you see right now, if we go look at the best way to look at this is on a daily view, right? And we can see like we're very bullish. You see, it's like it's very like there's no way it's not gonna break through. If it doesn't break through, guys, there's a crash. Okay, but right now you can see how bullish we are on the day view. And if you, so to me, like that's the point, right? Like it's gonna break through. It's just a question of when. And some people say, well, maybe there's a correction. Maybe. But remember that one of the things that's different in Bitcoin today than back, let's say, in 2017, 2018, is that Bitcoin has become accepted and more safe haven for millionaires and billionaires. So now we are more comfortable. I know I'm definitely more comfortable investing in Bitcoin than I've ever been in my life. So how that's the point. That's what's different. When I first invested in Bitcoin, I had to research like all the safe way, like how, not to get hacked, how to make sure I don't lose, what are the rules of being safe? Like when you make money, you want to be safe. You know what I mean? So that's what's different. A few years ago, it wasn't 100% safe. Even exchange were being hacked and losing millions and like millions. Today, the Bitcoin, if you study how to be safe, which I'll probably make a video in the future about like safety in trading Bitcoin, because I don't think a lot of millionaires, billionaires will ever invest their hard-earned money in Bitcoin until they know how to be safe. So that's what's different today. And a lot of old timers who've been in Bitcoin for a long time, listen, they're really scared right now. Why? Because they've seen the crash many times. Goes up, up, and the old saying, it's going to be different this time. Actually, it is different this time. I don't mean that there won't be a crash or a correction, but it is different this time. You know, we've got Elon Musk buying 1.5 billion. Okay, so you know, how many new people bought in? Look, guys, that's gonna change the game. I understand that people who've been in the Bitcoin community for a long time, they're scared because if it crashed, then it might not recover. Last year, you did not recover for almost a whole year. So people like had to wait. Some waited. I know one guy who waited until the Bitcoin came back, and he's good. And you know what? If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. But like I said, if you're a trader, you gotta invest. You can't just stay there and not do anything. And that's the problem. Like right now, you got to make it like decision. What are you going to do? Look, it's 49,900. Jeez. What do you think's going to happen next, guys? Put in a comment. I don't know. Do you think it's going to, you know, break through? Or do you think it's not going to break through? Put in a comment what you think. I think it's going to break through. And that's why I put some of my capital in a trade right now. Did I put all of it? Of course not. Of course not, because if it doesn't go through, then I'm going to be stuck with it. But look at the price, guys, and look at the candle type. It's very bullish type of like candle. I will teach that in the future, as if you subscribe to my like channel. If you're not yet, make sure that you are. I will be teaching in the future how to identify the candle to see what kind of candle is it. Is it a candle that we see it going up, or is it a candle that's going down? Right? Like the type of candle that we have right now, I'm telling you, it's a very bullish candle. And in fact, based on that, as I'm on the live, I'm going to put another order for more Bitcoin because I'm so confident. Now, I always put a limit order, but I'm telling you guys, this is very, very strong. Okay? It's at 50,000. It's at 50,000, right? And in fact, now I'm telling you guys, it's probably going to go, okay, it's staying there. It's staying there, 49,995. Wow, this is very interesting. What's going to happen, right? It's very hard to put a trade now as well because you might have to do a market trade. So I'm going to put 49,800. See if that goes through, guys, because telling you now, right, this is going to happen. Hold on a second. Why is this going through? Okay, so I'm putting my order because even though it's not breakthrough yet, it touched, guys. I'm telling you, this is a bullish, right? You got to make a choice. Are you in or out? Okay, that's what I did. 49. I'm putting a limit trade right now because now's the time. I'm telling you, it's going to break through. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And that's the thing. I've already put one through, and I'm going to put a second one. Why? Because it's going to work. It's going to go through. Okay. This is live, guys. I'm trading live here. I'm not showing you, but I'm doing it, right? But here's the thing. When you put a limit order, it has to be lower than the current price. So going down, but it's okay. The question is not a question. Right? It's like so close. It's just there. It hit it. It's at 50 and then it go back, right? But I'm okay if it doesn't go through. That's the point, right? Okay. But I'm having a hard time doing the live and putting my order through because it keeps going up and down and I can't get the right amount. That happens, guys. So 48.99. So very good. Yeah, so you can't put higher than the price. Let's see. I put one through, and was it filled? No, not filled yet. Yeah, see, because when you put a limit order on a green candle, the problem with that, guys, is that it doesn't always get filled because it has to go up and then down. That's what a limit order does. But like I said, I rarely use a market order. And the reason that I rarely use a market order is because, well, then you don't know what price that you got. So that's why I'm saying, oh, it broke through. It's 50 again. It broke through, guys, and my order did not go through. Now, did not go through. But I already had So it now you have to put a market order, guys. Maybe not, but again, you could try to put a limit order. No, it's no point. Let's try 1. And then you could try 50. See how fast it's going to raise? Like now you probably, no one wants to sell now. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like it's going up. Yeah, it's not, they're not going to accept the like limit order, and I really react to a price. I want to get in, but is it gonna go in, right? So then you put many orders. That's it, you know. Try to get in, because I'm telling you it's going to go up there. I put 1. Let's see if that one gets filled. And by the way, it could still crash, but the chances are much less now, right? Much less. And the higher goes, the more confident people are going to get. So my strategy now is I'm just putting as many orders as I can. That's it. So I'm looking at the price, and I'm probably going a little bit higher each time. And then looking if one of my orders being filled. At least one of them will be filled. But it's hard because you can see the price still going up, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hate to do market orders, but okay, if it has to be, it has to be, right? Yeah. Wow, it's gonna fly, guys. Telling you now, right? So you might have to do a market order. One of my order, if it doesn't go down and get filled, right? Then the market order is okay as long as the price keeps going up. Just that you have no idea what you're gonna pay at all. At all. I think you gotta put the current price and then just do your best. Guys, gonna go. Are you guys in? Who's in this trade right now? Right? Okay, one order was filled. Good. Because it went down, right? That's I had to pay a bit of a premium fee. Good. So you see what I'm saying, guys? Like it goes up and down, so you have to catch it when it goes down. But listen, once it catches, it's not going to stop. So I have 3 orders that are going right now, and they're not small. But again, this is live trading. You know, I'm trying to get you guys to see. So all my alerts are going on. So now the question is, how high is it going to go? Well, no one knows. But once it breaks through the 50 becomes a support level. But here's the thing you have to understand, okay? It's not finished for another 25 minutes. It means it could still go back below the 50, okay? So few orders have got filled because it's going down, right? And it's got to close in 25 minutes. If it doesn't close, okay, then what happens is that it could go back down below 50. If it closes, please believe me, okay, if it closes above 50 in 25 minutes, it's going to, you will not be able to buy it because it will go very fast. And you're going to miss your chance. 3 of my orders went in on a limit order. Why? Because it goes up and down, and I'm catching it on the down. I'm not ordering when it's going up. You get what I'm saying? So I hope you guys are in and bought, because there's, now it's like, I would say 90% chance that it breaks through to very high level. 50, I'm going for 53,000, but 54,000. Now, the way I do it now, right? Like once it breaks through to, let's say that it breaks after 25 minutes. If it doesn't, then I have to hold the Bitcoin that I bought until it does break through. But guys, I'm telling you that the odds of that are small at this point, because what has to happen is somebody has to sell right now. And who wants to sell now? only the people who made a lot of profit, right? And so the traders are betting on it going up like crazy, which it usually does. I'm betting on that. I'm betting that it's going to go up, and I'm going to make you know, pretty good money on this trade, which is good because I'm going to give money on this channel a lot. So I need to make money to give it, right, guys? So how do I see the comments on this thing? I want to see. You guys put like comments yet? Put a comment if you're in the trade so that I know. And I'm going to try to pull this up here. Pull comment. Okay, I see the comments. Great. Okay, we are here. Let's see your comments. Right. Okay, well, that's okay, right? Make sure that you get the free Bitcoin from me, buddy. Okay, I've been there. That's why you follow this channel. I want to make you guys rich, okay? But yeah, listen, this is the problem with trading, okay? Like I always teach, I've been teaching in Thailand. I'm a coach as well. I've been coaching like people, how to be successful in life coach, business coach. I've coached billionaires, I've coached millionaires, I've coached people that are starting from scratch with no money and made them a millionaire. So I know all about that. But the thing is, like, no one can achieve a goal from a suffering state. And there's a great book. It's called something about the beautiful state. So I teach the like beautiful state philosophy. And the idea behind that is that, look, nobody can trade from a suffering state. If you're frustrated, you're going to make a wrong decision. Why? Because you're going to be in the limbic system, in the fight or flight. And honestly, your level of intelligence goes down at that point, right? So, like, you don't make a good decision. Like, when you buy high and you sell low, you lost money. That's the fact, right? Like, you don't do that, right? So, when you make a trade, you got to be sure that you're not going to lose. And the only way you can lose is if you don't sell. You don't sell low. I mean, you could always sell high and then buy on the crash again. I mean, obviously that's what we're all trying to do, right? So we make more, and that's the point, right? So what other questions do you have? Put on the comment. But when I first started, I had a lot of questions, right? Like how do I know when to sell? Well, you don't ever sell, guys. The point that I want to make as well is don't sell. Put a stop loss instead. Now, if you don't know how to do that, that's okay, right? What you can do is just watch a YouTube video. Later, we'll teach you how to actually do that. But I don't think you want to sell at the highest price because we don't know what it is. And you see it's like going down, but it went through, right? It went through that 50,000. That's very interesting. Now, that's why I said you don't go all the way in, right? Because see, it's going down. Is it going to go back up? Well, here's the thing, right? Once it breaks through, okay, the chances of breaking through again get higher every time. It's kind of like, you know, the more somebody get a feeling for what it feels like to be at 50K, then the more chance it's going to break through. Okay, and so I'm 100% certain that now the odds of breaking through, if it's not going to happen this time, I'm 100% certain it's going to happen within the next try. So there's no problem if you're in a trade. But here's the thing, it's going down right now. You can see that, right? I know I just bought some, but that's okay. Why? Because I didn't go all in my capital. Like I said, what are you comfortable to hold? Go back to that question here, right? What are you comfortable to hold? Because now, if it's not going to go through, it's going to crash. Why is that good? Because you can make money in the crash. Because now it's like crashing, right? So it went all the way up. Nope. It refused. But let's see what's going to happen because it's very volatile right now. But usually, you know, it has to close. The candle has to close above 50,000 for it to go crazy up. And it's going to happen anyway, but it's just delaying time. Who's delaying time? Who knows? Who's selling right now? Who's selling right now? That's crazy. But okay, let's see if the Bulls are going to win tonight because they didn't win yesterday. Are they going to win tonight? If it's not tonight, it's tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it's next week. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in a It's in a bull market. You can't stop it. If you just go on the day view, you can see it's gonna happen. Okay, going to happen, and it's just a matter of time. Okay, very far from being like bullish. It's very, it's going to happen. Just maybe not on the 1 hour, or maybe not today. We'll see. But now there's a lot of volatility, and that's okay. That's why we didn't go all the way in, and now we wait if it crashes. So to me, I like a crash, because a crash means that it's more safe than buying at the 50,000 level. Why? Because when you crash, it's mean that it went down a lot, and it never goes down that much in one shot. Like, to me, like, if it went down 20%, I'd be shocked. And so what I try to do then is to find what the bottom is, and I look for a trend change, and we will teach that in the future. So either way, I'm covered. I want you to know that. I hope you understand the philosophy here. In this channel, we do not lose money. So right now, don't freak out. Don't suffer about it if you bought high and it's going down. I'm totally okay with it. I hope you're okay with it. And what I want to say is that, right, like, cover both bases. That's why I don't put all of my money into the 50K, because the 50K crossing is a very risky trade, actually. And let's see what's going to happen next, guys, because we can see, right, it's like going up, going down, going up, but we don't know. We still don't even know right now what's going to happen. But what we can see here, right, is the candles pushing down. So that means more sellers than buyers. But as long as this green candle is higher than this one, I would say the chances are of going back up is high. But you see it's going down. When this candle is lower than the last green candle, which would be here, still higher than that one. So actually it's right here. You can see the small green here, and now so we're looking at a higher high. So we're still bullish, right? And then if there's a red candle, as long as it's higher than these two candles, then it's fine. It's still good. Still have a chance tonight. It goes and breaks the 50K. So just letting you know, right? This is like normal. This is not. You should not be too concerned about this, okay? Because that's going to happen. That's going to happen over and over again. Because when we cross the 60K, you should be ready for that same of pattern, right? It's going to bounce off. That's why you don't go all in, and then you got to wait it off, right? And it's going to touch again and again and again. But whatever you've invested, see, it's going low, but who knows what's going to happen, because we have. And the other thing you should know, right? A lot of times what happens is traders don't trade until the last portion. Okay, they wait for on the hourly. A lot of people trade on the 1 hour. They wait until like the last 2 minutes or last 1 minute. Now you can see there's 15 minutes left on the 1 hour candle, right? Can you see that? And so what a lot of traders do is they wait till the last minute, and if they like what they see, they go all in, and then you see the green one going back up. And then it will close higher, and then it will blow. So this is possible still. Unless this candle goes into red, then that's going to change the game. Then I don't think that the traders are going to go on the last minute. And we have 15 minutes left to see what's going to happen. So let's see. But nothing is guaranteed, right? So nothing is 100% for sure. But that's good. That's good, because that's why we have rules for trading. We have rules so we don't lose money. Okay? Yeah. Looking your comments here, guys. $20. It's okay. You got $20. You know what? It's fine. Like, I tell people, like, even if you don't have a lot of money, like, you should still treat it like you're trading with 20 million. Okay? Doesn't matter. Like, if you think, oh, I only got $20, I'm not rich. Look, you're rich when you're grateful for what you have. And the more you're grateful for what you have, the more rich you get. Wealth has nothing to do with like money. Wealth is a feeling. And you should not feel poor, okay, guys? I don't care how much money you have. You have 20 bucks or 20 million. Both persons should feel rich. You know, a lot of rich people don't feel rich, and that's the fact. So if you have 20 bucks, trade with like 20 bucks. The only problem with trading with 20 bucks is that well, there's none actually. It's just that you got to pay some fees. So that's why you got to do a limit order so you don't pay the extra fee that most exchange have. So 20 bucks, don't do a market order, do a limit order and get into trade even with 20 bucks. Because if you keep your 20 bucks, then you have like nothing. You know, because it's not growing and they're printing money and that's depreciating. If it's the US dollar, it's going to be like 20% depreciation, right, guys? So yeah, just saying, you know. Let's see what else. Yeah, I'm in the trade. Great. So me too. So I'm sure you're hoping that it's going to go up, right? I'm in the trade. Yeah, it's cool. Look, if you're in a trade like I am, it's cool. It's going to go up. Just buy and hold. I mean, how many people... Look, the easiest way to make money with Bitcoin is to buy and hold. And anyway, even if it didn't go up tonight, right? Let's say that it did go up and you didn't get in a trade. How would you feel? And then you watch it go up, right? And you didn't do the trade. See, fearless trader, and that's what I teach people how to become a fearless trader, is you have no fear, okay? No fear, okay? That's when you see red, like look at all that red, right? Let's go back and I'll just move this a little bit. See all that red here? That's not, don't just look at red, that's fear. This chart is a reflection of people's emotion. They're afraid, and it's people that are in a fight or flight for their life. They're scared they're going to lose money. Guys, come on. There's no way you can lose money investing in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going up. There's no way you can lose. The only thing you need to do is just hold, man. That's it. Like you can't, do you get that? Like you can't lose money investing in Bitcoin. Okay? I hear people say, oh, there's risk. You could lose all your money with Bitcoin. Come on. The only way that would happen, okay, is if they found a way to stop Bitcoin, and they can't. They can't stop it. Nobody controls Bitcoin, okay? That's what blockchain technology is, okay? Blockchain means it's not on anyone's like computer. They can't stop all the computers, right? Well, it's not a dip yet. It's still more bullish, right? So it's still a very good chance that it breaks through. Let's see, because you're still seeing if you look at it, you're still seeing a higher high. But if it is a dip, then yeah, then we make a trade on the dip. That's why in the beginning, I went all in at these times, but I don't now because I've seen it too many times where it doesn't break through. So, and you have to learn from your experience or other people's experience, right? Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You sold it. Okay. So that was a good trade. But here's the problem, right? I like that because you obviously you caught it, which is very hard to catch it right on the top here. I did that yesterday with Ethereum. See, that means it happens very fast. So most people don't know what the top is. But here's the thing. If you sold it at 50,228, you'll feel very happy if it crashes, right? But what if tonight it breaks through the 50 and it goes to 55? How do you know when to get back in a trade? I have no problem selling right now. But here's the question. How do you know when to buy again? You better have an answer to that. So if I was you sold, I would buy again if it breaks through, if the candle breaks through at 50. And we'll see what's going to happen. Okay? Yeah, okay. I like that. I think he's talking about the point that I say, it doesn't matter how much money you have. You should treat it the same way. You know, you want to be a great trader, you be a great trader with 50 bucks, 20 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever it is, right? Yeah, good. I'm glad you feel better. Listen, everybody should feel a beautiful state. Buy now. Buy now where, though? Right? Oh, well, how can you know? Well, you don't know because we are in a pattern right now, you see? So as I can show you on this, right? look at the pattern, right? It goes up and then down, up and down, up and down, and now it's going up. So even if it goes down, right? Let's say I'm going to bring this a little bit. Let's say we bring this up. Like, let's say, right, that it doesn't reach it this time. Okay, it goes down, right? But how far is it going to go? If it breaks this line and it goes down, then you know, okay, it's not going to happen. And then there'll be an opportunity to make a trade at a much lower price. Right now, a crash is a bargain. Guys, the crash is mean like, hey, guys, good news. You can buy Bitcoin at a very low price. That's what a crash would mean, right? Like, you get a bargain. Because I guarantee you it's going to go up eventually, 100%, right? So, only if it breaks this line. But here's what can happen. Another like scenario is that it goes up and it goes up higher. Okay, let me put another line here. And it goes up, right? And it breaks through. Because even if it doesn't break through on this candle, it will probably break through the next few candles if it doesn't break that pattern. Does that make sense? Listen, this is a very easy pattern. You just have to look at what the pattern is. Because trading is like, how can I explain that to you? It's like breathing in and out. Stock, when you learn to trade stock, you learn that all stocks are breathing in, out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. And that's what happened. Is it took a deep breath. It didn't break through. Now it's breathing out. But it doesn't. Whatever breathes out, it may breathe all the way out because it's a lot of stress, you know. Right now, people are really, really stressed. So sometimes it breathes all the way out. Ooh, that was close, right? Oh my goodness. And then they freak out in fear and then they get tense, whatever. That affects then it crashes. But you see this thing here? It probably will not go lower than 45, 46. That would be great. Then I'm all in. If it goes to that price, I'm buying everything in, okay? Because I guaranteed that if it goes to this any of those price, right, then you're gonna buy. You should buy as much as you can. And then once it goes up, right, you make a huge gain. You're gonna make 15, 20% when it breaks through. Easy, make 15 to 20%. You know, so a crash is extremely good. It means you're going to make 15, 20%. And then I wouldn't trade anymore. No, because it's not going to go down more than that. It's going to break through. If it was going to be a huge change, remember that we're still in a bull market. If you look on the daily view, right, it's not going to change. We're still going to go up. Okay, sometimes you have a correction like that. You can see here. But we are still right now, remember, right, even on the daily view, you're going to breathe in and out, okay? It's still the same thing. And it's not healthy if it doesn't breathe out, right? Well, yeah, I mean, 15% in, I would say, like, if it crashes, that will take time. Because, listen, no one knows, because sometimes it crashes and it moves sideways before it goes up. So let's go back to the 1 hour view so I can explain to you. So like, let's say it crash, let's just say, right? Then I'm going to go all the way in and I would let you guys know on this like channel. But here's what happens. It could go sideways. But once it goes up, right? Guys, it would be a matter of hours. So you'll be making 15 to 20% in hours. Okay? You would be, if that happens and I bought here and maybe the worst case, maybe not hours, maybe a couple of days, but that's a worst case. Most of the time, like, it happens in like hours, right? Like, this is 1 day here. From here to there, it's 1 day, guys, right? So just saying it goes very fast. But once it breaks the 50K and it closes higher, then it happens much, much faster. So here's what I'm going to do, guys, because, you know, there's 5 minutes left. I'm going to stay on the live to see where it's going to break. But remember my philosophy. Rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, live in a beautiful state no matter what. Even if you don't make a win tonight, you're going to make a win later on. You know, so to be a billionaire or millionaire, you have to think long term. When you make a trade, you know, there's two ways to win. There's a way to win in a short time, and there's a way to win by holding it. Because do you believe, and I ask you that, leave in a comment, okay? Do you believe that, what am I lying about, right? Okay, that's very interesting. Do you believe the question is going to be that the Bitcoin will eventually be $1 million? Okay? If you're accusing me of lying, you should say what I'm lying about, first of all, because I have nothing to lie about. Okay. Maybe he's talking about why I call it Bitcoin billionaire, because many people, including myself, I believe that when the Bitcoin reaches $1 million, I'm going to be a billionaire. So I'm not a billionaire now, and I never said that I was. Just because I call Bitcoin billionaire doesn't mean that I'm saying I am a billionaire, but I am a millionaire, and that's a fact. And, you know, I can prove it to you if you want. But anyway, you just need to look at my house and my cars. I mean, that's enough evidence. You know, and, you know, maybe the world that we live in, Dragos, thinks like that because a lot of people lie. And I understand that. I'm not angry at him for saying that. But I'm not lying to people. That's not true. And you have no evidence that I am. So please don't say that. I think that when you say that, it becomes a lie, right? Because how do you know? How do you know I'm like lying to like people? You have no evidence, right? So you're saying shit. And then why are you saying shit? And what is your emotional state? Are you in a beautiful state? Or are you in a like suffering state when you say those things, right? Because it's the first 5 people. You say that I did it live. I sent every 5, but you were not the first 5, and I can prove that to you if you want. Okay. Listen, guys, the instruction on look about the let's just stop this for one moment, but we'll come back. But just so we're clear, right? Like when I give the like money, it's the first 5 people, and we're giving more money every time. So if you didn't read the instruction or you didn't understand, I'm sorry about that, but you should look more careful, because we post the names of the people who got paid. Okay, everyone was paid. I guarantee you that. Please look the comment. You will see people saying thank you. They received it like money. Okay, so please understand that what I said is the first 5 people, okay, who put their Bitcoin or their Ethereum address will be paid. So don't worry about it. Just, right? Really? No, I sent to you. I already sent to you. Maybe you did not receive it yet. Let me see. Yeah, I sent to you $10. I sent to you. You were one of the first. You were the 3rd person, and I sent to you. Okay. Now, it may take a few hours to get. It was sent today. So maybe check again, okay? Yes, you will get it for sure. Okay, so thank you. I did get paid. Thank you. Yeah, well, with Bitcoin, it's very hard to prove, but yes, I can prove it if you want to. So I'd have to plug in my Bitcoin. I'd have to plug it in and show it to you, but I did send to you. Oh, yes. Yeah, because, yes, I sent you to, is it you that I sent to like 20? I sent you one, but you applied for both of them, okay, at the same time. You sent me 10, but not the 20. Okay. I think I sent you to 20, not the 10. Is that correct? Okay, but you applied for both, so I give you one only, and I believe I sent you a comment and I said, listen, I sent you to $20 because you applied for both or something like that. Is that correct? Okay. But you see, guys, I was the first. Dragos, let me see. I have all the names here. Are you sure you were the first person? Because I checked, and I checked by the time, and then I sent it based on the time. But guys, listen, I carefully check every person, okay, and send to you. And I did send to you, okay? No, I did not get the $10. Well, it was sent to you. So I 100% sent to you. This is the challenge with sending people like money, because if you did not get it yet, check your account again, because I did send to you. Guys, anyway. No. I did send to you. You just check, okay? Yeah. That's right. So if you didn't get, this is what he's saying, thank you, which I sent to you as well, right? If you didn't get it this time because you're not the first 5, maybe you think you're the first 5, but I checked based on the time, right? And if you didn't get it, try again. I'm going to do $30 next time, but it's the first 5 people, right? So the next one is $30 for first 5, okay? And let me just stop this share for 1 minute so that I can, I want to show, okay, because integrity is very important to me. Like, I don't bullshit anybody. I don't, there's like, I'm 100% like honest. And if you feel that I didn't do that, guys, that's not true, first of all. And I'm going to prove to you, I'm going to show you how I do it. I don't need to do that, but I want to be fair to all of you who follow this channel, okay? But you can see here, okay? So let me go to the $20. You see that? I put the names of the people here who got paid. Those are the 5, right? And if see Dave is on right now. See, Dave is saying, where's Dave? Dave, are you there? Oh yeah. So Dave is right here, and he just said that he got paid. Okay, thank you, Dave, for like saying that, right? So then, anybody else got paid yet? I know Dave's got paid. Who? And I don't know who Dave is, so it's not right. If for some reason you didn't receive it, it could have been refused for whatever reason, and it came back. If that happens, I'll send it back to you. Now the other one is for the $10. Okay. Now here's how I do this, just so you guys know. And then we'll go back to that trade because it just want to show you guys, right, how I do that. So we sort by newest first, and then I go to the bottom, and it will let you know, right, like who sent first. Okay, so that's my first comment, and then we have L Pupat. I don't know if I pronounced the name right, and then I sent to her, to him or her. I'm not. I think it's her. And I also sent to her. I just sent you $10 as like promised. So she was first. So I don't know, you said you were first or not, but please get your facts straight. And then, okay, didn't do it yet. Okay, so Marcin was the next one. And I sent to him. Okay, already sent. And, okay, so there's Rulico, and I sent to you. Okay. Ah, there you go. Only one address is allowed. See, your address is the same as Philip. Yeah, right. So let's see here. That's what I saw. Okay. That's why you're saying you didn't be paid, because I saw this same address. Look at this address very, very carefully here. Okay. Let me just take this out for 1 minute so you can see. Okay. This is the address, because if I'm wrong, I will send to you. But I saw that Philip had the same address as you. Let's go find Philip. Okay. Where's Philip? Thank you. So I saw 2 different people with the same address. That's why I didn't send. Okay. Just trying to find Philip here. Yeah. See this like address? 1CM9. Okay. Let's go back down, right? 1CM9, remember that? Okay. Where is it? So right there, 1CM9. They're the same address, man. You look, you see that? So, yeah, I didn't send because it's the same address, 2 different people. So, are you expecting me to send to the same address for two different people? No, that's not cool, right? How many of you agree with me? Like, I'm getting 2 addresses, the same address, and he's angry at me and he calls me a liar because I didn't send to him. How many of you think that's not cool? Put a comment, say, not cool. You know, like, I'm not trying to cheat anybody, but he's calling me a liar, and then look, I'm not lying to nobody. This is the same address, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Like, if, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the same address. I'm looking the same address. Yes, exactly the same address. Look. So I sent $10 to this address, and now you're saying this one, right? So you get what I'm saying, guys? Okay, so right, like you can't put the same address twice. I sent to one. So let's see what's going on here, guys. Anyway, it doesn't look like it's going to crash. It's going to break through because we're on a red candle. But anyway, if still the red candle is still a higher candle than the old one, okay? Just so we know. Now he's saying, I'm saying I did get the $10. Well, that's not what you were saying before. No, I did get, okay, you're saying you did get the $10. Okay. But you see my point though. You came here, you call me like a liar, and I just proved to you that I'm not. Okay? So, and everybody can see that, right? That's the point, okay? But you delete the comment or not, I don't know. But anyway, you got it, but it's not cool if you have two different addresses. That's the point, okay? I will be giving a lot of money. Don't give up, okay? But please be careful what you do. Like I'm gonna be 100% honest, and that's it. That's what I'm gonna do, right? And if you don't understand, then okay, I will explain on the live, okay? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So who was the other guy? I'm sorry, Ruluko. That is my mistake. And where is the other guy? My bad. Please forgive me. Let's all remain calm. I'm sorry. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Anyway, guys, live in a beautiful state. And, I'm not going to stop doing it. It's going to cause a bit of problems because people don't understand the instructions. But listen, at one point, like, it's going to be a lot more than $30. Actually, the next one, which I'm planning to do tomorrow, is $30. Okay, so do it again, and then it's going to be 40 and 50 and 60 and like 70 and 100 and 200. People may not understand, but I'm not going to stop because I enjoy to give money, and I think that it will help a lot of people in spite of the problem that this might create on my YouTube channel. It's okay. I'm totally fine with it. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. And again, I'm sorry that it wasn't you who said that. I totally screwed that one up, but it's hard to manage everything while I'm looking at the graph, looking at the comments. Okay. Anyway. So, but here's what come out, right? Like, the point is, first of all, if I'm wrong about him, but the point is, like, if somebody calls you a liar, I have a right to defend myself if I know that I didn't lie to nobody and I'm telling the truth. Can we all agree on that, right? That's the point. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, let's be calm in a beautiful state. Because how many of you want me to keep giving money? And imagine I'm going to give $1,000 as this YouTube channel grows, and you win. If you want that, put one in the comment. 1 for 1,000. I'm going to make that happen. And I know that somebody who doesn't have money is going to watch this channel, is going to be posting their address very first. No, I will be giving $1,000 at some point, or just starting small. And I will, because I understand the point, right? The secret to living is giving. Thank you. That's my daughter. You want to say hello? Thank you. Right? And then it's going to be eventually 10,000. Listen, I'm going to do it. This is going to happen. I didn't create this YouTube channel to make money. I created this YouTube channel so I could teach people how to make money. I make money from trading. That's how I make money, okay? And I have another business. I have a coaching business, and I have all kinds of things going on. But most of my money right now is being made from trading. One who doesn't go, doesn't. Right, right. Ah, I see, I see. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, like the whole world, lives in a suffering state. You know what I mean? Like we live in a world where there's so much like suffering, and one of the things that I've been teaching my students is how to live in a beautiful state. But I want to recommend a book to all of you guys. It's the best book you will ever you will ever read in your life, rather. And I want to show it to you on Amazon. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second here. And I'm going to recommend a book, and it's about living in a beautiful state, because there's only two states in life. There's a beautiful state and there's a suffering state. There is no third state, okay? And this is the book I'm going to recommend to you guys because it changed my life. I went to India to learn how to like meditate, and I went there for many times, and I've been teaching in Thailand here to Thais how to like meditate. And this is my mentor, and it's called the Beautiful State, Living in a Beautiful State. And one of the guys who's also a trader that I'm coaching, he was losing money, but I told him, I said, you can't trade from a suffering state. You just can't do it. Like when people say ugly things to you, what state do you think they're in? Are they in a beautiful state or like suffering state? So guys, this is going to help you become a better trader and live a more amazing life. Because let's be honest, what kind of state do you want to live your life from? Do you want to live in a beautiful state, or do you want to live in a suffering state, right? So this is a great book, guys. I think part of the reason people lose money is because they're in fearful state, or they're in a like suffering state. And that's why they make bad decisions in life. So please read this book. You will love it, okay? Is this valuable? Smash the like button if you think it is. Okay? This is great. This is like, hey guys, this is real life, right on here. I love it. Thank you. Lily, he said, how old is she? How old are you, Lily?
8.
8 years old. Come say hello. This is my beautiful little girl. Right? She's got her YouTube channel too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mwah. Good job.
Have a good time.
Thank you. You want to say something about the beautiful state? What kind of state you want to live in?
Beautiful state, for sure.
For sure, right? Okay. I taught that to my daughter as well. Yeah, but I've been watching Crypto, and I actually like the guy. I think he's got some humility to him. So Crypto I really like. He's for real. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with being confident and like cocky, but not all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you have to show weakness, I think, today. Otherwise, you're not human, right? So, hello from India. Yeah, I will. Not everything today, because today we're just watching the graph, but obviously we're not going to stay until the end to see if it's going to break through. But you can see, like, just to show you, right now, let me just go to the graph here. Right now, it's a red candle, right? So we broke through the 50, but it's a red candle. Now, if you look at this red candle, right, you see it's got a thin line on top and a thin line at the bottom. Well, and then it's all red. It means it could go either way at this point. But there's still 45 minutes on the candle. We can watch it, but you will see, like right now, it's above this one. So it's a higher low, right? And what a higher low means, a red candle is a low. So now you can see that this candle, even though it's red, is still higher than the last red candle. If the next candle, let's say this candle stayed here and the next one is green, right? Let's go to green here. And the next candle opened here, right? And it went all the way up. It's hard to see here because there's so much stuff here. But let me use this. And it opened and it closed. As long as the next candle is higher. You see how this candle is higher than that one. You see that? That's called a higher high. We have a higher low. So right now it's good. It's actually pretty good. Okay, we're still in a good place for tonight. And as I said, even if it doesn't close at 50 tonight, it will eventually close. Thank you. You know, when I wasn't always humble. When I became a millionaire the first time, I had a lot of pride, you know, but I went to India and, you know, studied with some enlightened monk, with the same authors of the book that I just showed you. You know, there's this oneness community there, and I go like meditate for 7 to 10 days, and I did that many times. And I asked the monk, what does it mean to be humble to them? And you know what they said? They said, be at peace with who you are. And I really like that. It just like that totally resonate with me. Like, and then I thought, am I at peace with who I am, right? And you know, I went back to the monk and I said, I don't think I'm at peace with the father or husband that I am. It wasn't even about business, you know. It was more about like, am I the father that I want to be? Am I the husband that I want to be? But the monk was so wise. He said, listen, as long as you being a great father, a great husband is in the future, you cannot be present for your children in the moment now. You cannot be present for your wife now. Holy shit, like that. It's like my brain just changed. I realize it's all about living in the moment and being at peace with who you think you are. And the problem with a lot of people is that they always try to inflate who they are, right? Like somebody's going to probably come and say, you're not a billionaire. Why you call your channel Bitcoin Billionaire? I'm not a billionaire, and I don't care. You know, I like the name, and I think that one day that's my goal. So I called it Bitcoin Billionaire. But you know what? It's like, how do you know who you really are? And here's the answer. It's what other people say, not what you say. You know, the closer you get to me, the more I will listen to you, the more you know me, right? Like if you spent time with me, then you will know who I really am. The more you spend time on the channel, you will know who I really am. But my opinion of me, like humility, doesn't mean, it's not what I say that I am. It's who other people say that I am, first of all. And secondly, am I at peace with who I am, right? And I am at peace. And I'm nobody. I'm okay to be nobody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. She said you're so cute, Lily. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dave. No, I'm not. But I am a millionaire, okay? In US terms, okay? Just so we're clear. And so I have a plan to become a billionaire. And that's what inspired the Bitcoin Billionaire name. I thought about all kinds of names, and nothing felt right to me as a name. I kept going through many names, you know, like I looked at every crypto channel. I don't know, like it didn't resonate with me until Bitcoin Billionaire. Then I slept on it and I thought, wow, like that's what I see, right? Like one Bitcoin gets to $1 million. I will be a billionaire, and not only me, but many other Bitcoin owners who are trading the way that I am right now, okay? So I really believe that, and being a billionaire is not like a must for me, but it is a goal, okay? Billionaire. Oh, gosh, in March. So altcoins, right? So I look, guys, my strategy is that I learn from everybody, okay? Like all the guys who are teaching crypto on like YouTube, I buy their course, I buy their like subscription, I buy everything, and they're constantly putting all kinds of stuff on me, and I'm so confused. And if you're not confused with the altcoin right now, something's wrong with you, because there are thousands of altcoins, and it's very hard to guess which one. But see, my belief is Ethereum first, okay? Ethereum is going to fly, okay, to, as I said, 4,400 minimum by the end of the year. So if you make 2x, right, with Bitcoin, you will always make 3x with Ethereum, because Ethereum has definitely got a lot of potential, okay? Now, of course, you know, you want to you want to find altcoins who are going to fly. And for that, I take a small amount of my investments, of my portfolio, a very small amount, maybe a few percentage, less than 5 for sure, and I speculate. And it's all speculation, okay? Now, there's one guy that gives me his report. I paid a lot of money for it, and he tells me the brand new coins that are not even trading on the exchange yet, okay? Which means that you have to go on Uniswap to buy the coin. And Uniswap means that this coin is brand new, and you can't buy it on any exchange, okay? If you don't know what Uniswap is, you should check it out. We'll come back to that in a later live. I don't want to start this channel on altcoins. Not to say that you can't make a lot, because if you look at altcoins, boy, there's so much money to be make there. But you know what? Think of it this way. I would be looking for altcoins, and I'm not going to give you any specific coins today. But in the future, I will. So come back to this channel. But I'm invested in some altcoins. But here's the thing. Before you invest in altcoin, it's more important you have a strategy. So when I invest in altcoin, I'm looking at a 10x on it. 10x. Okay. And the reason that I look for this a 10x. Okay. Right here. 10x. The reason that I look for the 10x is because I'm going to invest in 10 different coins at least. Okay. So 10 coins that have the potential to 10x. How many of those coins will actually 10x? How many of them are going to flop? Because you don't buy an altcoin. I'm not like everything follows Bitcoin, right? So if you buy Bitcoin or if Bitcoin crashed, then all the altcoin crash. If Bitcoin is strong and going up, all the altcoins strong are going to be strong. And some are always going to do a lot better than Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that's what I like. Strategy first, then I'm going to look into different coins. And I bought like XRP, right? You know, they're being sued. But to me, like I've invested a lot of money in taking trading courses. Like I took Wealth Mastery course on how to trade. And one of the things that they taught, and I'll give you one idea, okay, just what XRP, and please understand all coins carry risk. But as you know, they're being sued, right? XRP is being sued. So a lot of people are very afraid to invest in that coin right now, right? So that means that I buy on bad news and then I hold it. So I'm invested in XRP, and if it flops, it flops. But here's the thing. That coin is still going up. Like it shouldn't be going up. I wasn't expecting it to going up. But imagine when they settled the lawsuit, how high XRP is going to be. So strategy first before you choose an altcoin. You understand what I'm saying? Like don't just, I hate it when I watch YouTube crypto guys, and a lot of them are good. I'm not going to, put some negative comments on like anybody or anything like that. I wouldn't do that. But I hate it when they give like suggestions without giving strategy. I want strategy. You know what I mean? Like I'm a strategist, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I made that very clear. Thank you. Okay. I will, but not today. Let's go. I don't want to lose track of focus. Okay. Okay, and it might be, but again, right? Like, how do you know? How do you know that's a good coin, right? Like if you go on YouTube, everybody's saying like that's a good coin. That coin's gonna 100x, and sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying it's not a good coin, but like if you buy because somebody said it's a good coin, you don't have strategy. Like how do you know, right? That's all I would say. I'm not saying it's not a good coin. It might be a good coin, right? Short term. Yeah. Okay. Again, how do you know? I'm not saying it's not. How do you know? So, okay, I see. Okay, but anyways, I hope that we clarified some stuff here. My whole job in this channel is to connect. Okay, I don't want to disconnect with you. you can challenge me if you want, but you have to give me the chance to explain and give evidence. That's the point. So again, I already apologized to him. Ruluco, yeah. Okay, early mate. Yes, Cardano was a good investment. And guys, I'm not an expert in every coin. No one can be. So the way that I look at it is I'm an expert at the chart, okay? Like reading charts. And that's what's important right now. And I'm going to give you guys good suggestions on coins, but altcoins carry more risk, but they have more rewards, right? Yes, every coin is going up right now because the Bitcoin's going up. Well, that doesn't mean I'm a liar just because you are supposed to get 20. Maybe you don't understand, as everybody just saw me explain to everybody, right? So we'll just leave it at that, okay? I will double check after I finish this live now, okay? Is that fair? So I'm gonna double check whether that's true, and if it is true that I was supposed to give you the $20, then I will give it to you. But I'm not gonna go through all that again, okay? Because I've got the list of the winners here, and I will check that very quickly, but then I will check more carefully next time. If I missed you but you see, you're not on that list from what I can see, or are you? Dave was number 1, Mishra. Okay. No, see, you're not on that list, right? And just very quickly, I'm going to show you, okay? These are the winners, okay? These are the winners of the $20 here, okay? All been paid right here, okay? I don't know why you think you won the $20, and that's the winner of the $10, which I confused Rubico here, and I'm really sorry about that. But you're not on that list. You're not top 5. You have to be top 5, and sometime it may be less, but sometime right now it's top 5. Okay, so you're not supposed to get $20 just because you leave your address. You have to fast. Okay, so I think you don't understand. Okay. So if you don't understand, then go look at the video again, I guess. Yeah. All right, guys, let's look at the graph one more time. I'll give you my opinion before I end tonight. We had a long live tonight. It's very interesting, the drama, right? Yeah. You know what? But you know what? I expected a little bit of drama on this page, and it's totally fine. Look. It's cool, and stick with it. Try again. You know, if you didn't get it this time, try again. Like next time, you'll be the top 5. Just be quick. You know, be quick to come on the live, right? And I'll give you a chance. You know, I'm planning. My editor is editing the video for the next $30, and I'll give you a chance. I'm gonna probably post it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it's gonna be after tomorrow. So 5 more people get to win $30. Okay. So don't give up, okay? Even if you didn't get it this time, you will get it next time, okay? Yeah, thank you. All right, guys, it was great spend time here. Let's just take a look at the chart one last time. And yeah, it's really not moving here. And you can see there's not much activity. Not many people are trading. As you can see here, there's a lot and then just dropped. So I think people are... Maybe it might not happen tonight. If you're in a trade like me, just hold it. It will eventually break through, and when it does, you make money, okay? And keep following the channel, guys. Okay, don't give up on the Bitcoin and crypto. It's the best way to get rich, okay? So, as always, guys, live in a beautiful state, everybody. Thank you for all your comment. I'll be back live, okay? What do you want to say?
Bye.
Bye-bye, guys. See you. Live in a beautiful state, everybody. Read that book that I recommended as well, okay? That will really help you guys. See you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Oh, it jumped to 50K. Yeah, that was really amazing. You're right. That was really cool. It's going to happen again, Dave. It's going to happen again, okay? All right. See you guys. Good night, everybody.
How much